Welcome to the MEDtalkx podcast YouTube channel, where we'll be discussing a range of topics with a focus on health and well-being. You'll be joined by myself, Mehran, and my friend Fahim, along with expert guests, to discuss things further. Please don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and of course subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hope you enjoy the show.
Yeah, I can see you now. Hello.
Yeah.
Hi.
So I come from Senegal, from a Griot family. The Griot are musicians, storytellers,
Yes.
praise singers in West Africa. It's a tradition dated back to the 13th century.
Yeah.
So I come from a long line of that. And so I'm a professional musician, and the kora is my main instrument.
Oh, great. Okay. And what got you into the kora?
It's my family tradition, so it's passed down from father to son.
Oh, okay. Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah. So regular co-host, Dr. Mehran Javid is here. Hello, Mehran.
Hello, hi Fahim, hi Kadialy.
Hello, hi, Maran. How are you?
Yeah, very good. You've got it all set up. I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've just been acquainting ourselves for the listeners, Mehran.
Yeah, great.
Good. So I thought we'd start with a song, Kadialy, for people who are ill with COVID and other things, maybe a prayer song. And if you play that for maybe the next 5 minutes, and then we'll come back and talk to you. How does that sound, Kadialy?
Yeah, sounds great, yeah. Okay. So I'm going to play this song called Kaira. It's a song about peace, and I think peace is what we need, in these difficult times.
Thank you so much. Let's have a listen.
fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So I was actually looking at the kora, Kadialy, and how many strings are there?
21, 22 strings. So it varies, in the region. In the Casamas region where I grew up, we use both 21 and 22 strings. So yeah, it's a lot of strings. So you play with your thumb and your forefinger, both sides.
Yeah.
You hold the stick and then you play with your thumb and your forefinger.
Well, and 6 strings put me off an acoustic guitar, so obviously 21 is...
It was really relaxing. I was very relaxed by that.
Oh, yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah. Very peaceful song, as you said.
Yeah.
So, Kadialy, I mean, I know there's things you wanted to talk about this evening, and tell us about your circumstances at the moment.
Yeah, as a musician and self-employed, and like all other self-employed, mainly artists, so this pandemic has, put us in a difficult situation. I would say, particularly, myself, I just released a new album that I financed myself, self-produced, I mean, somebody else produced it, but I financed it myself in terms of putting it out, all the manufacturing, paying for the PR. So, it was something I was looking forward to for this year in terms of tours and stuff like that. So it just came out on the 17th of May. So now it came in the middle of this where I have already, spent all my money, not that I have many, but much as a musician, but, it's just that sort of investment that we do as creative people. You invest into your art, hoping that it's gonna bring, with the concerts and the album sales, you're gonna make the costs, back. But then when this thing happened, a lot of things has been cancelled, gigs and stuff like that. And now I'm in the situation where I have to, renew actually, my residency. So I'm stuck in that because my finances has gone into the release of this album. So that's a difficult situation I'm in at the moment that I would wish to resolve as soon as possible. Yeah.
It's really interesting, isn't it? Because I guess this pandemic has just caused so many kind of ripple effects, especially for the creative industry.
Yeah. I mean, I guess everybody is in the same situation, but for some of us who rely on on the audience, on the public, to be able to function, it has affected us most,
So what options did they offer you? Because obviously there's time is of the essence, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, it's not like they offered me option. I'm trying to find options because I have to do it and I need to do it. So, I mean, the hope was like, my album sales and the concerts, of course, because this is not the first time I'm doing a product, producing or putting something out. So, it's all prepared for the last 3 months. I've been doing the PR. It's all going well. It's been played already on different radios like BBC Sheffield, BBC Radio 3,
Wow.
and all that stuff. So the album has been, the reviews are coming in and it's doing very well at the moment. So
Fantastic.
That was my intention, to finance, to put, all my effort in it so that it can, reach the place where it deserves to be, So yeah, that was, what I was working on for the last 3-4 months. And but then now this thing come, so I went for it. I put my everything into that. So now I'm stuck in the financial side of things after doing all that.
So whoever's listening and watching on the YouTube channel, how can they support you? Because we're very keen to support you, and hence, we wanted to have you on board today.
Yeah. Oh, the options were, in terms of that, I guess, they can support through my Bandcamp page. In terms of purchasing the album or through donation. I haven't set up any funding page, but you can put my to PayPal link on your channel if possible. So those are the options, or they can get in touch with you if they want to help as well. Then we can find a way to sort it out as well. So yeah, it's the first time I find myself in that kind of situation. So,
Well, once we heard about it, we wanted to do something, didn't we, Mehran? So we wanted to step in with our platform, what we could do. So, okay, hopefully the audience will reach out and then they can support you. That first track you played was really nice and serene. Tell us a little bit more about your musical odyssey or journey. I'm sure the listeners want to know. The kora isn't a familiar instrument, I imagine, to many people out there.
No, the kora it's becoming popular by so particular to West Africa, Sub-Saharan, Senegal, Mali, Gambia, Guinea. So I come from Senegal, and I grew up in the musical family, in a traditional musician family. So where you grew up learning this instrument, so it's been passed down generation to generation. So in the last 15 or so, it has become mainly my profession. Of course, I've been playing it throughout my whole life, but it has become my career has turned into performing and teaching, and then so it has become like a big part of my life, so it has taken me to so many different places around the world, from Africa to Asia to North America, to Australia and all those places, Canada. So, I have always done, music as my full-time job. So it's been great, it's an amazing journey, through that I have done theater, with the Royal Shakespeare Company, been part of films. So yeah, it's been an inspiring journey.
And so, which football team support Kadialy? So I'm assuming Sadio Mane is your favorite player.
Yeah, I like Sadio Mane, of course, but it's one of those things when you start supporting Arsenal, it's difficult to go somewhere else. Now, you may be stuck with them, but I will still say Arsenal.
Yeah. Okay.
From Sadio Mane to Arsenal.
No.
Yeah. Who do you support?
We're both Liverpool supporters. So I'm speaking on behalf of Fahim, who
no problem, brother.
For reasons I'm still unaware of, he hasn't chosen a football team.
Yeah, no, I do support Liverpool if they are not playing against Arsenal, definitely.
That's good.
So does music run in your family?
Yeah, music, it's passed down, it's been there for generations, So, it's my family name, when their family name determine where you come from in the old traditional West African, society. So when you have you hear family names like Kouyate, Sissoko, Jebate, you know that they come from a musical family. So, it's now things have changed a little bit, but it was very, clear that way, through your family name, people can, know where you from and then where you belong, and then your role in the society, and our role was like entertainers, journalists, historians, because history wasn't written down. So we are the keepers of the oral history. So yeah.
That's beautiful. I like the way you put that. Yeah.
Thank you.
That's good. And obviously you mentioned some ways people could get in touch with you. What's your website? You have a website, Kadialy?
Yes, my website is www.kouyatekadialy.com.
I think you'll need to spell that out for the listeners.
Yeah, www.Kouyate, Kouyate, and then Kadialy, Kadialy.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, do you have a lot of family here, or is majority in
Yeah,
Senegal
majority
and
here in Senegal. I have friends here, but majority family is in Senegal and the Gambia.
So what's the situation there with regards to coronavirus, for example? Because
I guess everywhere is the same situation, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Try to contain people indoors, and then so that the thing doesn't the COVID it doesn't spread, fast. So the efforts been made in there as well, and the cases are not crazy like in here, but there are definitely some cases.
Yeah. Well, it's music certainly has lots of positive effects for health and well-being, doesn't it? Especially instrumentals. We also know that in mental health, it can be very effective. It can be as a means of providing some kind of peace or distraction, and something that's as very pure as string music is very therapeutic after listening to it first.
That's true. Yeah. That's true. Yeah, definitely.
I think we'll need to hear some vocals as well, Kadialy, tonight, huh?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can do that.
Maybe when we finish, we're coming near the end of our time, obviously, but maybe you can play us out when we do finish with some vocal and a nice track as well.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah.
Excellent. Good. Yeah. And do you have any? Obviously, we're MEDtalkx, and we're obviously trying to promote health and well-being.
Yeah.
The channel. What are your thoughts on health and well-being? Do you have any health beliefs yourself?
You mean health as in being healthy?
Yeah. How do you keep healthy?
Well, yeah. I guess it's in terms of eating, trying to eat healthy, trying to sleep enough, and then there are certain things that condition that maybe that are out of someone's control. But I think it's very important, both for the health of the body and the spiritual. Both are very important, So in terms of the spiritual, the mind health, I guess, religion, meditation, those things can, contribute in terms of helping you to better, make decisions, So I think actually when you start from that, the mental side of the health, when it's all set, then you can make better decisions in terms of what you eat, in terms of the steps you take, So I think when the machine is in good condition, then it can function, distribute better the information,
Sure.
Yeah.
I think we've got someone trying to gate crash our meeting. So you might seem familiar to you, Kadialy.
Yeah.
Well, we always like to surprise our guests a little bit, don't we?
Yeah.
So I'll leave the introductions to you.
It's my dad.
Oh, I see.
Hello, Kadialy, I've come only for you.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. How are you?
I was not very well, but alhamdulillah, all right. How are you?
I'm glad to hear. I'm good. Thank you. I'm good as well.
Inshallah, you will do well. Let this lockdown go away.
Oh, thank you.
In the Ramadan times, play something of the religious nature, where in your part of the world, Ramadan, what they play generally, that's what they listen in Africa.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're always bringing us the good music from Africa. That's what we like.
Oh, thank you.
Good. So, Mehran, I think we're coming near the end of our time tonight, aren't we? Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you already sung his song? I've missed your song. Have you done all these songs then?
He's done one at the beginning, but he's going to do another one for us to play us out.
Yeah.
I'm especially wearing this African pajama for him.
Oh, thank you very much. That's so beautiful. It's amazing.
The African print, you can see.
Yeah.
It's clearly
All
made
right,
more
then.
effort
I'll
than we
listen
have.
one from
Yeah.
you. You're looking, mashallah, very good. Very young, very good.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Next time I will sing with you, okay?
Yeah.
Next time I like to sing with you. I like to sing.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Like we did, last time.
Yeah, we did it last time, yes.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, brother, go ahead.
Thank you. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very
Fantastic.
much. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
It was so good that I put my thing in the sub in my oven and it got burned because of your good music.
Oh,
But it's a very nice, mashallah.
thank you. Thank you.
Very good.
Thank you, mashallah.
I would like to buy your record when you come down.
Thank you.
Please send me one. I'll pay you immediately, okay?
Yeah, definitely. I will do that. Yeah, I will do that.
Assalamu alaikum, brother.
Alaikum salam. Okay, bye for now.
So I did listen to your album actually, and I must say I really enjoyed Yenale.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Thank you.
So what does Yenale mean?
Yenale is a song about family, the love we have for family, Yenale is Nale means where is mommy, so it's a song about family, the importance of family,
Yeah, no, as you know, we mentioned earlier, it's just very, very soothing and very, very peaceful.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Thank
really
you.
enjoyed that. But,
we're really grateful that you're giving us the music to use on MEDtalkx.
Great.
We'll be trying to incorporate that with our podcast and filling music and so many things. It's a really soothing thing. I also read about Nemo as well. I mean, when I first read it, I had to do a double take because Nemo is Finding Nemo.
Yeah, Nemo in my language means blessings.
Yeah.
So when the blessings of our environment are defined by our human values. So the whole album is about that. The titles are from like the importance of family, humanity, they call it compassion, things like that. Those elements, of hard work, and friendship, those, when we have those, those are the blessings. And where I come from, that's how blessing, are defined through those values, our human connections and our human values, because when you don't have those things, I mean, of course, everybody can define blessings in a different ways, but it's more important to have those things, where I come from. That's why
I think once we educate our ignorance a bit more, spending more time with yourself, I think we'll realize that there's actually a lot of similarities in terms of values.
Yeah.
So it's great to get another perspective and just kind of reinforcing that.
Yeah.
But please do keep in touch. We'll try to help in any way we can.
Thank you. Definitely. Yeah. We'll do. Thank you for having me.
No, it's a pleasure. I think, as you said, it's been a blessing for us.
Thank you. Ramadan Kareem.
Thank you, and the same to you. So I want to thank you for coming on this special MEDtalkx podcast live on YouTube with Mehran and myself. I know over the last half hour we've had a whirlwind tour really of some of your music and listened to a couple of tracks, and really I'm very soothed now as I'm ready to open the fast.
Thank you very much.